you. God will help you. You entered into the wrong relationship. He helps you spoil it. The person on his own said, we're not doing it again. We're now begging like a fool. Don't you see God is trying to help you? Can't you see the signs? You know, there are many oh, today. You know, there are many women who have never really tried to fall in love with their husband. They think they have. But what they actually have been doing is that they're trying to get him to match up to a fantasy image in their mind. They've never really gotten to know this man for who he is. They're trying to fit him into some shoe, secretly comparing him to some great man of God, or even their dad. See, Jesus, today. Listen, let's talk. Now, let me say this. You know, we talk about the dysfunctions of trauma, bad upbringing. One thing nobody talks about is good upbringing. Even good upbringing can hurt you. Because your dad treated you like a butterfly. And now every man is in trouble. Meanwhile, the context of the relationships are different. See, one thing about women is they never treat all men the same way. It is true. The same woman you think does not know how to respect, check her in the office. The boss will shout, you still haven't submitted this, slam the table, bang! Say, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying emotional regulation sometimes depends on the context. When a woman genuinely looks up to a man, where grace is present, errors will be limited, will not be as amplified. That's what I mean. And so in the context of the father-daughter relationship is very different. You already look up to the man. So there are some things that the father doesn't even know about you. Sometimes in counseling, the man is telling the father-in-law, your daughter did this. He says, he can't picture it. And he's correct. Because the context is different. In a marriage, a lot of things are involved. You know, I was listening to somebody, oh my God, and I think it was very profound. I think it was by Tony Robbins or something. He was confronting a woman like that. He said, your dad spoiled you. Nobody talks about this. The dynamics of the relationship. In a marriage, there is sex. Sex, whether you like it or not, gives you some leverage, some control. There are some things you can withhold. There are some things you can give. That alone changes the dynamics. Come on, you get what I'm saying? So, and it works vice versa. You know, tough times create strong men. Strong men create easier times. Easier times create weak children. Weak children create tough times. Because when you struggle through life and you make it, your sincere desire is that your children never taste what you experienced. But you have forgotten that it's those tough times that gave you spine. Haven't you seen sports children? You're just like, oh. This is what your life looks like when it's devoid of abati. You know what I'm saying? What do you call it? Ibati. Agbara. You know what I'm saying? How can I explain Agbara for international audience? It's a phenomenon where the surface area of your palm is made to land on your back with intense velocity. I try, Abby. It's better experienced. You have to taste and see. A family without corner eye. You know that legendary African corner eye? Has your dad communicated 3 pages of information with just one look? Yes. And you know that if you didn't grow up in a home like that, you don't know what I'm saying. You don't know. If they born you well, don't adjust instantly.